Are we motivated?
Motivated, sir.
Are we good to go?
Good to go, sir.
Ajuwaya, 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 Ajuwaya.
Mora! Hi! Mapas we!
Hello, I welcome you to this Insight segment. I'm Brendan Amadi. With me here are our invited guests.
Good evening, I'm Onyeko Gerald Kelechi.
And I'm Ugbonna Ekene.
Good evening, I am Adisa Oyidamola Pamela.
We are here to present to you the topic of the day on this Insight segment, being the reasons why Nigerians travel abroad. We all know in recent times and in time immemorial, many Nigerians have been traveling overseas. Some who have this financial wherewithal have landed themselves in continents like America, Europe, Asia, etc. The reasons being known to them due to one or two factors. On this Insight segment, we are going to be discussing on the factors that have contributed or that have made many people in this country to seek for greener pastures overseas. We have numerous factors like employment issues, career advancement, citizenship of other nations, job opportunity, and the rest.
One of the problems is the issue of income. It is believed that when you travel out of the country, you'll be able to make more income. We all can tell that everything daily is increasing. High cost of living, whereas the income remains the same. Take for instance, a person receiving a salary of 30,000 naira for 5 years now is still receiving it, whereas everything is changing. Talk about food, Gary is now 800 naira per Congo, and the income is still the same. A high school student abroad can afford burger, pizza, and we all know that just large pizza here is 4-5. How much for somebody receiving 30,000 naira? That is a no-go area. So talking about income, people want to go over because they believe that, the rate of naira here, the value is so low compared to other currencies.
Yeah, I agree with the first speaker, Oyindamola. You can even talking about even medical tourism and why some of our doctors even go outside because of this income, because many of them are unable to get enough money for themselves, even to further careers and all. And also our politicians and the elites in the country, they also go out for medical treatment and all. When we even have many of these medical practitioners here that go out of the country to work there because of the level of unemployment and still in the country. So, that's medical tourism too. Nigeria is also losing a lot from this. If we can be able to make way for many of these our medical practitioners to stop leaving the country, Nigeria too will be able to make a lot from that.
There are so many reasons why people are trying to leave Nigeria. But in my own reason why people are trying to leave Nigeria, I would say the rate of insecurity in the country is extremely much. Like, needless to say, you hear about the herdsmen. You are either running from the police or you are running from the thief. When you try to run away from the thief, you might as well turn out to be the thief. And the rate of insecurity is just unbearable compared to the Western world, where you you don't just get arrested for anything. You don't come out to your house and start hearing the cases of herdsmen and the rest of them. And there are a whole lot of reasons why people leave, but the rate of insecurity, like I know some persons that don't want to return to the country because maybe when they come back to the countries with tattoos and dread and all the rest, you are being labeled to be a very bad person, and there is no freedom for you in your father's land. So the insecurity from the police, the insecurity from the thief when you come back being very wealthy and you are scared to go out, is either you are going out with some escort or the rest of them. And even politicians that have to travel out of this country know that the insecurity rate in this country is very, very serious. Like, you don't go out of this country and start going out with escort and the rest of them. There are a lot of politicians that travel out of the country, and if they are in the train, they sit alone. They don't get scared of anything because they feel at home compared to our country, Nigeria. So I feel these are some reasons why you travel out of Nigeria.
I would like to add from what my colleague said the other time about the healthcare issues. That brings me to the healthcare problem. Many medical practitioners, imagine me going to study medicine for 7 years, and after 7 years then I decide to practice, and me not getting paid at the end of the day. You know, money is like the motivation, because most of the thing you want to do now, you need money for it. And apart from not getting paid, there is no equipment and even job opportunities. You can't imagine somebody going to school to study medicine for 7 years and there's nowhere to practice because they are asking for experience. Abroad, there are a lot of job opportunities. Even for a student, as a student, you can be a student and at the same time be working. And when I say working, there are different type of work that suits each and everybody. You can actually find a job that suits your personality, but you won't bring that here. Imagine the first man of the state saying something like, there is no job. If you want to get your degree, but there is no job. You know, all these things, the income, the job opportunities, healthcare factor, you know, career advancement, a lot of things like that, you know.
Well, I also want to talk about the success rate in the country. Like, you tend to get more successful when you travel out of the country compared to when you are in the country. Like, I know some lots of friends that travel out of the country, and they are doing well for themselves, studying and working and doing well for themselves, earning a lot of money, and you tend to see them coming back being more successful than you, that you are working from 9 to 5 and not even studying. You are dedicating your whole time to working compared to someone that is working and studying and earning his money. So the success rate is also a factor why people travel out of the country.
Yeah, and also in that success rate, you know, when you see, okay, take for instance now, my friend here goes abroad and within 1 year he's already making it. What do you think I would do? I would also want to go abroad too. And also the citizenship. Many of our Nigerians want their kids to have dual citizenship and all. So they tend to give birth abroad. And all these things are, yes, truly they are really they will affect our economy one way or the other. But still on still, we'll just hope that if we'll be able to like get enough to be, because someone like me, for instance, now if I have enough money, I think the next thing for me is to travel abroad. So
all right, thank you so much for these your contributions. As we said at the beginning, there are many factors that contribute to the journey of many Nigerians overseas. Numerous of them indeed. We spoke about the educational sector, the career development, income, and job opportunities. Just as one of our speakers said, Adisa, she pointed out a very important point when she was speaking about job opportunity. We all know that the rate of unemployment among many Nigerians in this country has skyrocketed to a certain level whereby the youths have no option rather than to seek a place of greener pasture. Those things they feel they can't get here, they have no option rather than to move out where they are. And the question keeps on coming up each time. Those things they are going out there to look for, what are ways we can make them available here? And this will take us to the suggestive remedies to these reasons we highlighted here: bordering education, income, job opportunities, and many other factors. Education can't be left in this topic. I thank one of the speakers for pointing it out. Ekene pointed out, and Gerard also made some reference on that. People study abroad, people travel out to study, because in a situation whereby they know that opportunity is there and there's some sense of reliability after they are done with their education system, unlike what we face here. Numerous number of graduates, jobless, and people who are even into the system don't know their fates. Every year, NYSC orientation exercise is ongoing. People pass out, passing, come in, go out, but no lights at the end of the tunnel. We cannot end this discussion, as I thank each and every one of you for your wonderful opinion. We also like to hear these suggestive remedies that will go a long way to address some of these issues. If possible, give it a panoramic redress, so that those things will go in foreign nations to acquire, to seek, either to earn better living, education. The issue is, can we just encourage keep on traveling? The question comes in, whom are we leaving this country for? So I would like each and every one of you to just key in his points, and our sister to lay your opinion about the solutions and the remedies to this prevalent situation.
So if I may give a clue to what we are, like, one major reason why people are traveling in the educational sector, like for instance, the university in Nigeria, most state government-owned universities in Nigeria tend to go on strike a whole lot. So I feel if the government could work on that and know that we don't have to, for a 4-year course, we don't have to go 7 years for it, 3 years at home, 4 years in the university to end up a 4-year course and not getting a job. I feel like those reasons why they go on strike, it should be attended to, and when they are properly attended to, when graduates comes out from school, they should be given job opportunities. Like my sister said, that there are no job opportunities in Nigeria. So I feel like education and job opportunities would go a long way to help people stop traveling from the country.
If our government can be able to address the issue of insecurity, that's a very major reason why people leave the country. If you can imagine, if we don't even, foreigners are even uncomfortable to come into our country, not to talk of our own citizens leaving the country. So if we can be able to fix the problem of insecurity, we've been having the issue of insecurity for decades now, and it's almost like nothing has been done about it. We only hear them in the news and all. If government can fix that, we would not only stop our youths, our vibrant youths from leaving the country, will also attract investors into the country.
Before we were born, these problems are there. So I feel like it's more of a mentality problem. You know, being born, we are hearing it from people older than us. I mean, the older generation. This about Nigeria, that about it. So I feel like we should work on our mentality as Nigerians. And believe me, there's nowhere you will go to. Black is not just about the skin color or the way you talk or the way you dress. Black, it's always in you. Once you are black, you are black. So I feel like the people in power should please provide basic amenities such as water, light, good road. And Nigerians, you know us, we know how to use things that we are given. We will make best use of it. Just give us basic amenities. And I want us, even as you, to participate in, politics, get into this thing. Don't stop talking, don't stop speaking out. And yeah, that is it. And work on our mentality. When they give us lemon, we know how to create a lemonade out of it.
Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for your contributions over this issue. We really approach this issue with boldness and confidence of speech. And to my audience there, we are very grateful for you for joining us in this program till this moment. Have a nice day.
Are we motivated?
Motivated, 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 sir.
Are we good to go?
Good to go, good to go, good to go, sir.
Ajuwaya, 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 Ajuwaya.
Mora! Mapas win!